Hey guys, welcome to another figure review. This time, based on the season, I thought we would unbox the brand new Sienna Shaw Angel Warrior figure from Terrifier 2. Just came out within the last maybe month or so from Trick or Treat Studios. They produced a couple of other new Art the Clown ones. One's a giant size art, 12 inches tall. And here you can see the other figures in the line that include Eye Poppin' Art the Clown, the Pale Girl, Angel Warrior, which we just mentioned, and then Costume Shop Art the Clown. Now, I do have, for comparison's sake, this isn't new, and I left the bag in my display, but they have released an Art the Clown previously from Trick or Treat Studios. This is the bloodbath version. You can't tell by looking at him, but if you put him in the freezer, or if you put cold water on him, his suit will have a bunch of like red splotches, like blood. So that's why, hence the bloodbath version. You can still pick this up. This is from the original Terrifier movie. And you can pick him up. I think it's like $24. You can even probably find him on Amazon or Big Bad Toy Store. But he's still available. But here we have Sienna. If you haven't seen, this is from, like I mentioned, Terrifier 2, played by Lauren Rivera. I had the opportunity to meet her in person very shortly after Terrifier 2 had their very first theatrical run, where it kind of really started to blow up. And I went to Monster Mania, I think the same weekend. And she was there, the much shorter lines then compared to what you would feel or see now at any of the conventions. So lucky to have met her and got a picture signed. We'll look at that probably in the future. But here we go with the figurine here. If you're not familiar with the movie, I'll kind of explain like some of her accessories and why she's obviously dressed up the way she is. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit here. Perfect. So if you're not familiar, in Terrifier 2, it either opens or one of the scenes very quickly identifies that she's making this Halloween costume, a Warrior Princess Halloween costume, fashioned after a drawing that her father had created of her when she was a kid. It comes with this sword, which even in Terrifier 3 holds, strong powers as well. And I just happened to be watching All Hallows Eve at this particular point, the very first appearance of Art the Clown. So something to keep in mind if you're a fan. If you haven't seen that movie, check that out first. Different actor. It's not David Howard Thornton playing Art the Clown. Totally different actor. But either way, back to the figure. It comes with that sword, her, of course, and then the severed Art the Clown head, which we'll pull out of the package. And then I like this too. There's some comic style art on the package of her character. I think it's even more prominent on the back. This is where, and then the severed head that she's carrying. So this is where I kind of struggle, because typically, for the most part, as you can see, with few exceptions, I am an in-box, in-package collector. The problem that I'm facing is that I am running out of space very, very quickly. They just had him on there. They just had a picture of Art. Either way, so let's crack this bad girl open and take a look. All right, and here we have her. So first impressions, the sculpt and everything is fine. It's nice. The wings and everything, good detail in there as well. See if we can get you a little closer. Same thing with the detailing and the painting on the costume. I think that all looks good. The likeness is okay. The likeness isn't great, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it's close. It's close enough that you know who the character is, at least. But I mean, it's not like the art one. But I guess maybe it's easier to do the art one. But yeah, the likeness is just okay. Dagger fits in her hand. Took a little bit of prying, but it does get in there. She's unable to hold, and I'll show you. One of my gripes here is the weird biker shorts or whatever she's got on here. I understand, obviously, kind of like keeping it PG, but at the same time, I mean, we've got wrestling figures that are more realistic to the real thing than this. I don't think she would have worn that. I mean, if anything, give her at least like a bathing suit bottom. It looks weird. Maybe I'm just misremembering the costume itself. So maybe this is accurate to what she wore in the movie. And I'm not being a weirdo here. I just want it to be as accurate as possible to the actual character. From what I've noticed thus far, and this is like a stand, this is like a seat. She doesn't stand extremely well. I have some figure stands. She's kind of bow-legged looking too. And that does not appear to be adjustable at all. Again, mentioning she does come with the Art the Clown head, bloody version, stump, and everything. But the only gripe that I really have about this, and maybe I'm just not, I'll keep working with it in that hand, but there's no way that I could get this other hand to hold the head like she's doing in the drawing, kind of on the package. I'll keep working with it and see if I can make it happen. In fact, let me try it one more time. Hey, success. Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better, because otherwise I would just have to have it sitting next to her in the shelf. From a scale perspective, I'll show you her, and then I'll show you Art. Obviously they're not standing. He's just about a head taller than her character here. They're both the 5-inch style figures. He stands a little bit better than she does. See if I can get her to stand next to him. So, not... he fell. Fuck. Well, overall, decently scaled together. He's not a gigantic character in the movie as far as like his size and stuff like that too, so it is relatively close. Overall, I think it really looks good. I mean, the head here, the severed head with the smile, I think that's well done. The fact that she can hold it, that makes me feel a lot better. But yeah, the likeness, the biker short thing, and the roughness in terms of like her bow-leggedness to keep her to stand, kind of wish I kept her in the package at this particular point. So if I was to find one at a decent price, I might jump on it. But all in all, I think they're doing a great job. If you haven't seen Trick or Treat Studios, has expanded well. I mean, this has been years now, but expanded well beyond masks. They make pumpkins, candy pails. I have a lot of their stuff, probably even in here. In fact, this Toxic Avenger pail, that is a Trick or Treat Studios candy pail. So they do a lot of interesting stuff and cool quality sculpts. Their stuff is really good, and I haven't seen the 12-inch figure of Art. I'd love to see that. NECA at the same time is also releasing their series, so not a Sienna figure announced just yet. Hopefully they will make her character, because she is very popular. And then a lot of Art the Clown versions to come, including the Christmas version. So hopefully we have that in time for that season as well. But thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you like this review. Take a look at some of the other figures that I've reviewed. I've recently reviewed, watch my fingers there, this Bleacher Buddy from Bleacher Buddies, I guess, of Chelsea Green. I've recently done the Tiffany Stratton Ultimate Edition figure review. That was very recent. I've also, what else have I reviewed that's out? I think that's it that's out at least. And then, of course, the Mercedes Moné special editions from AEW. So not just wrestling figures that you'll find here. And again, I do plan on opening a few different NECA things. As I mentioned, space is a premium, so I'm probably going to kill off some of those packages. But thanks for tuning in. Like, subscribe, share. I appreciate you guys watching, and enjoy the rest of the season. We'll be catching up with you.